In this video, I'm going to share everything that you need to know and about passing your funded account. After you pass it, what are the requirements, what are the rules, and even how to pass them. I got funded with over $250,000 with prop firm payouts, and I did that in 3 days. I'll show you all the proof, everything that you actually need to know, and pretty much I think TopStep is one of the best prop firms out there. So let's start this video. Make sure you guys like, subscribe to this video. If you guys have any questions, leave them down below. Let's get rocking and rolling. And before I start explaining how all this works, again, I gotta show you the proofs because a lot of you guys want to say, Will, I want to actually see you get funded with $250,000 with prop firm capital. So right here, you can see there's 5 express funding accounts. I have them linked all together. Again, I'm going to be taking out the actual numbers because again, I don't want you to see the account number, but there it is. There's the 5 copy traded 50K funded accounts I'm gonna be using every single day to trade it and get funded, making my goal around $10,000 a week. And I'm gonna show you how it's done. Let's hop on in. So step 1, what do? You go ahead and I'm gonna literally tell you guys, I'm literally starting from everything, from what you need to know till the end, okay? So you go to TopStep, you type in TopStep, press enter on your search bar, if that's Google, whatever it is, go ahead and hit that. And then next, all you're gonna do is you're gonna hit that first link, which this link is gonna pull up for you guys, okay? This is one of the best prop firms out there. They've been around for a very, very, very long time. Let me minimize myself a little bit or move myself over here so you guys can see a little better. They've been around for over 12 plus years. They've had 2 days worth of, you can get past in these funded accounts, which again, I recommend at least 3, but don't rush the process. However long it takes you, it takes you. Next, they have over 85,000 funded accounts since December 2024 of last year. That's crazy. That was only a handful of months ago. And they have a previously since 2020 over $180 million worth of payouts. So they're reliable, they are trustworthy, their platform is very, very advanced compared to other prop firms, and their customer service is on point. So they check off almost every single one of my boxes, especially the accountability and the reliability of this prop firm, which I absolutely love. So after you go ahead and go to TopStep, you're going to go earn funding. Once this page pops up for you guys, there's 3 different levels to look at. There's the 50K, the 100K, and the 150K. You guys know I bought 5 50K accounts. You can have up to 5 accounts, copy all of them together to make money. But if you guys are new and you guys really don't know how to trade, and you guys are starting to learn trading, you guys are starting to tiptoe across the trading field, then go ahead and just buy 1 account of the 50K. That would be my recommendation. And what does all of this information mean? Well, profit target 3K, meaning you have to at least hit $3,000 in, you don't have to do it in a day, you can't do it in a day, you at least have to split it in 2 days, but take your time. If that takes you a week or 2 weeks or even 3 weeks to complete, so be it. Don't rush the process. Next, you only can trade a maximum of 5 contracts. That is more than enough for the 50K. I only trade 1 NQ contract, and then sometimes I trade maybe 3 or 4 micro contracts. So 5 contracts on this account is more than sufficient. Next, maximum loss limit. Pretty much saying you cannot lose more than $2,000 in a given day or overall in general. If you do, the account is blown and you have to start all the way from 0. And that is the exact same principle for these 2. Just obviously you're getting more capital. It's going to cost a little bit more, which means they're going to let you have a little bit more wiggle room, more contracts to buy, but you're going to have to hit a higher profit target to get that. So I just say start with the basic one. So I'm just going to hit select right here. And then you get to choose between all these different types of ways to trade. I use TopStep X. I think TopStep X is very, very good. If you guys don't want to use their exact platform, go ahead and use Tradeovate. That's my second recommendation. But I use TopStep X. Their copy trading is very good. Their platform is very good. It kind of looks like TradingView, but beautiful platform. I would go ahead and use that. Next, all you're going to do is hit next. And then you're going to put I agree, right? And then you just hit right here, proceed to checkout. Again, I'll move my over. I'm going to phase my actual number because again, I don't want you to actually see my credit information. But then you hit complete purchase, you pay for the funded account, and then this is what happens next. Okay, so we're in the dashboard. You guys are trading. You guys were doing absolutely amazing. You guys finally passed the account. Sweet. And this is what it looks like once you pass the account. it says reach maintain goal, beautiful. And then you actually pay for a one-time activation fee of $150 to activate each one of those accounts. I know 150 times 5 is kind of expensive, so you don't actually have to do it that way. Start with one, work your way up. Once it's passed and once you're good to go, the next step is just trading on an Express Funded account. And let me actually go and hit an Express Funded account. Let's have this load up here. Let's see how long it takes. Hopefully pretty quickly. There it goes. And you can see high 0, current 0, low 0. I haven't traded on this exact account just yet, but you start on a maintain of 0, okay? Which means that I cannot lose more than $2,000, and whatever I make above it is my money. And it says 5 winning days of $200 or more, and follow the scaling plan allowing 2 contracts. So I can only trade a maximum of 2 contracts, which again is more than enough. I don't need more than 2 contracts. It's fine. Eventually they'll give you more contracts the more you scale up your account and the bigger your account grows. As well, you only can withdraw 50% of your profits. So my goal is to get $4,000 on this account, take out $2,000 off 5 accounts, which is $10,000. So that's what I'm gonna do for every single one of those accounts, and we just absolutely shred it and kill it. Next, what I'm gonna do is I'm actually gonna hit launch TopStep X because I actually use TopStep X as my trading software. And this is kind of what it looks like. Again, let me move my face so you guys can see a little bit instead of moving the whole screen here. There we go. And here we go. I use the DOM to buy and sell contracts, and I even use my areas. Now, let me actually go into how to actually what I trade, how I was able to pass this in 3 days. So what I do is I'm a support and resistance trader with a little bit of ICT. First thing I do, and I tell my team this every single day, is go to a bigger time frame. Okay, chart out your main levels of support, your main levels of resistance. Well, you guys can see resistance, 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 support, support, and then we wait for market direction. So now we go to a smaller time frame. Let's go to the 5-minute, and you guys can see how price is bouncing off of this, and we have what you have to see, a main level of resistance right here. Okay. And that is all I want to work with. So you're like, Will, how do you trade this? What do you do? I don't know what I'm doing. That's completely fine. That's why I'm here. That's why I'm going to show you guys how to do this. We can see what are we doing? We're making lower lows, lower highs. Here's a low. Here's a low. Here's a low. And what is it doing? It's making lower lows, lower highs going in a bullish direction. Sorry for my terrible drawing, but that's pretty much what I'm trying to show you guys. So what the market tell me, if we can have a strong break above this zone, most likely we can at least go to the next 200-day moving average to actually retest this next level of resistance. If we cannot break above this and we start falling, when will I look for shorts? When we look for lower lows, lower highs, and especially when we break this level of support down here. And if we decide to break that level of support on a lower time frame, look how much room we have to the downside. And that's how we always want to go to bigger time frames. We have a lot more room to the downside. And that is how I actually pass in 3 days my TopStep combines. If you guys actually want to do this with me every single day with my team, trade live with me, all that stuff, the link will be down below. But that is literally the process and the stepping stones to start becoming a prop trader. So it's pretty simple. I know it says simple. I mean, it's not easy, but again, those are the steps of what you have to do to become profitable. Those are the steps you have to do to actually become a profitable trader. And if you have any questions or anything like that, leave them down below. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But I'll keep you guys updated with my journey to the $250,000 worth of funding. And I'll show you guys once we start getting payouts, on these specific accounts, how they work, what they do, and all this stuff. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. I'll see you in the next one.